welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mercy Earth. I'm going to give you a tour of Kenyatta University. This is actually my university where I did my undergraduate and my postgraduate. So I'm approaching the gate right now. I will slide on the left side. When you proceed straight, you shall be heading towards Thika. So this is the gate here for Kenyatta University. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, thank you so much. You too, bye. So this is the entry point of Kenyatta University. Right on the left side is the Chandaria Business Innovation and Incubation Center. Trust me, this place it actually molded me. Yeah, so I will be progressing. KU is one of the largest universities we have here in Kenya. On the left side we have the ICT Professional Training and Certificate Center. It's quite massive, but then you can't see because of the trees. I will be approaching the roundabout. Tell me, give me an example of a university that has so many roundabouts. None. Maybe UN, I'm not sure. Right in front of me is the campanile. We have the university bookshop. It used to be the library way back before the new one was constructed. On the right side is the admin block. You may not be able to see it right now because of the trees. I think I'll be able to stop and show you around. But now let's progress. We are going towards the second roundabout. On the left side is the School of Education. On the roundabout, when you go towards the left side, you will be going towards the School of Engineering, School of Arts. I'll just take a turn here. That's the campanile. It has all the memorabilia of university, the Kenyatta University. On the right side is the admin block, but before the admin block, we have the library. Let me see if I can take you through the library. This is the postmodern library, one of a kind. Quite massive, I must say. I will just look for parking and show you. Okay, you may not be able to see it from here, so let's progress. It's such a massive library, quite massive indeed. Progresses all the way towards that direction. Let me see if I can look for parking. I give you a glimpse of my university. So you can see how massive the library is, the postmodern library. Also, the architectural design is just on another level. So this library was launched during the time Professor Olive Mugenda was the VC. So this is the side view of it. The front view, you have to go all the way towards the other side, yeah? So that's how it looks like. And from here, you can see the campanile. I'll look for time and go inside the campanile. I just show you around. On that direction, we have the science complex. Sometimes we also have the different lecture halls. On the other side, the Ole Moyoi lecture halls. I'll be showing you shortly. Okay, so guys, let me see if I can go all the way to the admin block. I show you how it looks like. I cannot go inside the library. I forgot my card. I forgot my school ID card. I cannot be allowed in. So that's the view of the library. Postmodern library. Quite massive. So if you have to go in, you have to go all the way. Get in, you must have your smart card for you to be allowed in. Everything is digital right there. So now, just adjacent to the library is the Kenyatta University Administrative Block. It's one of a kind. It was actually launched by His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta. That's where we came from. So I'll just be turning towards my left side so that I get to the admin. Okay, so this is the admin block. So I'm just looking for parking. There is a meeting I have right here. So I'll be looking for parking and then we see what happens. The place seems full. I'll have to take a U-turn and come back. Quite full. So that's the administration block. It's a bit glaring, so you may not be able to see much. So let me see if I can show you a statue. Just in front of the block, we have a statue of Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta was the first president of Kenya. It's a statue made of bronze, quite massive, all the way up. Let me show you what it reads. I don't know if you can see this commemorative statue of the founding father and first president of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, was unveiled by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Actually, Uhuru Kenyatta is the son. So that was on 2014. That's when this administration block was launched. The statue is in recognition of the wise decision made by the first president to allocate this land for the establishment of Kenyatta University, whose motto is Elimu ni Nguvu. Give you a panoramic view of the place. It's too bright. I don't know if you're able to see that. So we have the Central Administrative Block Complex of Kenyatta University. That's the car park. And we have some nice, well-maintained gardens. And then we have the statue of Jomo Kenyatta right there. Super massive all the way. And then we have, that's the side which I came from. And then we have the roundabout right about there. So that's the panoramic view of the place. So going to my meeting. So I'm inside the administrative block. Just heading for my meeting, and then in a couple of minutes I'll be done. So that's how it looks like. Quite impressive. See, it goes all the way up. This is a painting by one of our lecturers, that is Dr. Kamawango. He did a painting of Jomo Kenyatta. I think that was for his PhD, if I'm not wrong, or master's, can't remember. Done with my meeting, so heading back. Let me see if I can show you the rest of the uni. So I'm done with the meeting, so I'm heading towards some of the lecture halls we had. It gives me memories when I was doing my undergraduate. So right on the left side we have the National Bank ATM. We used to have the Equity Bank also on the left side. When you go straight, you go towards the other departments. So right here you can see that the old administration block used to be on this side, KUTV, etc. We have on the left side, this is the mathematics block. So many trees are blocking the way, so you may not be able to see clearly. That's where we're coming from. That's the administration block right there. On the left side is the sculpture yard. We used to do all our artistic field work, artistic work on the left side. I'll show you later. That's the entry point to the campanile. I don't know, I wonder if it's open. One of the hostels, that's the Abadea's hostel. Go straight, actually that's where KUTV is. So I'm approaching the science complex. I think I showed you when I was at the library. That's the campanile. So the science complex, we have the School of Pharmacy right here. At some point we used to have some lectures here, especially when the lectures are kind of flooded. Let me see if I can park so that I show you the clear view of the place. We have the science laboratories here. Okay, let's see if I can turn. Some time back there used to be a nice restaurant there. Right now I can see the pharmaceuticals, industrial pharmacy. So I'll take a turn just on the roundabout. This is the Onesmo Ole Moyoi lecture halls. We used to call it OLM. It hosts very many classes right there. This place reminds me during the time we used to have exams. it used to be flooded, everyone trying to revise under the trees and panicking, and the lecturers have parked their cars there with their papers. Oh my god, memories of this place. So that's how it looks like. Let me progress. I don't think I'll stop here. It's quite massive, but then there's more to see, so let's progress. So I want to see if I can head towards the other direction of the other lecture halls, the art zone. What else? We have the School of Engineering, School of Education. Trust me, Kenyatta University is quite massive. I think I will go straight. On the right side, that used to be the side whereby the VC's office was before it was relocated to the new administration block. You can see this is the old administration building, and we have the admissions block. Let me just see if I can show you. I cannot go in because, trust me, I may not have all the time to show you around, but just know that the university is quite big. So we have the admissions block right there. One thing I like about KU is that it has really retained all the trees. Let me say it's a university that has a leafy suburb effect. Yes, so this is the old, this is the behind, actually, this is some of the areas. We have the hostels, the new Abadeas hostel, hostel 3, hostel 2, and then the old Abadeas block. These are some of the initial buildings that were set up at the university. The good thing is they are still well maintained. So I'm going to join the Kenya Drive. The Kenya Drive will take me all the way towards the other side of the uni. So if you've never been to Kenyatta University, here is a chance for you to explore the place. If you are a student who has actually been admitted to join the campus, you have a virtual tour right here. So right at the junction, I'll be taking the right turn. Right opposite us is the Equity Bank ATM section. I think I showed you. Going towards the left side, we're going towards the administration block, but for us, we're going to take the right turn so that we progress towards the other side of the university. So let me see. This is the Department of Chemistry and the main office. Then we have the humanities right in front of us. I think it's on the right side. Oh my goodness. Then we have the research center on the left side. We have the Internet React Laboratory on the left side. We have Department of Educational Communication. It's called the ECT. Fond memories of the place. Let me see if I can take a U-turn from the other side because the cars cannot progress all the way. I'll just turn from here. Taking a U-turn so that I can go towards the other direction. Most of these buildings have been here for quite some time. You have to know that Kenyatta University actually started as a college of education, training teachers across the country. But then later on, they introduced different departments. And right now, we brag about numerous departments in the university. And behind is another section. I think I'll be able to explore more when I use the other drive. Okay, on the left side is the graduation square. This is where everything happens. All the magic of graduation happens. I remember myself graduating twice on these grounds. It was fantastic and magical. It's quite massive. It holds so many students here. On the right side, we can call it the sculpture. This is for the fine art students where we do all the physical, practical work. That's the behind side of the graduation square. This is called the graduation drive. It proceeds all the way to the hostels, and you can see we have the old Menengai hostel here. The old Menengai. If you are a student of Kenyatta University, I'm sure I'm giving you fond memories of the place. Now this is the Eastern Zone hostels where they are located, and I think on the left side is the Met. The mess is actually the section which we used to eat at a very affordable prices. Trust me, with 30 shillings you'll get full meal and you'll get super satisfied until you doze in class. Oh, just kidding. So I'm proceeding. Right in front of us is the fine art department. So I think this is called the professional road, if I'm not wrong. These are still some of the hostels. Most of the hostels have the old architectural design. You can see quite antique. It looks amazing. I'll try and go towards the right side. So this is the fine art department. I will not go in. Let me see if I can progress on the other side. We used to have the painting studios on this section. So for students who are planning to come and do fine art in KU, this will be your home. Let me show you some of the few pieces we did when we were students here. So the studios are right there. You may not be able to see as usual because we have so many trees. And now this is one of the murals that has been done by one of the students right there. We have more murals here done by the painting students. In most cases they give you as an exam. So if a new lot comes, it's usually repainted and then you do it and then it's marked as an exam. You can see that's another sample. Now way back this place used to belong to the barracks, you know. So it used to be a shooting range. In fact, it's still called the shooting range. You can see these are the pillars that are used to block the bullets whenever the guys are exercising, you know. So we have actually converted it to be a place whereby we paint. So right in front of us is still the shooting range region, and we have the stores for the fine art materials and still doing murals. I'll just take a U-turn so that I take you towards the other side. This place is a little bit deserted. Only the fine art students know this section. Most of the entire university may not really know this area. Reason being, they rarely come this side. And for us art students, we like such areas because there's a way in which we love, you know, solitude. So I'll just progress on the other side, and it's so peaceful. The acacia trees, etc. Okay, so progressing straight, we have the murals right there. Hello. Yeah, I just saw one of my lecturers. Okay, so heading towards the other side. Oh my goodness, I'm having fond memories. That's the department of fine art and design. You can see. Talk of a university full of great ambience for study. University of Kenyatta has it all. So I shall be progressing towards this other side. I have the field on the left side. It's quite massive, all the way cutting across. It kind of caters for football, hockey, basketball, any other type of games that you can mention. So on this drive on the left side, we have the Twin Towers. You may not be able to see it. We have the old computer, is it called the computer department? Something like that. Can't remember. But that's it. And then now it's called okay, School of Engineering. But then this is the arts complex on the left side. I cannot really go in. And then on the left side, we have a section called Student Center Annex. Now, Annex is like a club. Let me say, I'm calling it a club because at this center, they actually sell different types of drink. They sell alcohol. Sometimes they also allow different artists to come and perform. And I think it's a good concept because after school, you can actually seek entertainment without necessarily going outside. Now, on the right side, we have the Nyayo hostels. I'll not go in for now, probably later. As we progress, on the left side, we have the amphitheater. The amphitheater, this is whereby we have various many events, functions that are actually done here. So that's the Kenyatta University amphitheater. It's quite massive. Now I'll progress. On the right side, as you progress deeper, there are more hostels on that direction, so many of them. As I told you, I may not be able to show you the entire place. So as I'm as we are going all the way, we have on the left side we have another block. I've just seen one of my lecturers again. We have the bank, the Equity Bank, National Bank is there. So that means you don't have to go out to do any transaction. That is the Kenyatta University Business and Student Center. They also have some restaurants there. You can eat. Let me say, Kenyatta University has everything, you know. Name it all. We even have our own maintenance department in which all the chairs, the tables, furniture is actually made. So technically we even have a morgue. For those who don't know, we have a morgue. It's one of the revenues of the university. Now we have another section here. Now this is also part of the graduation square, but then this is specifically a place where we host different events, functions, without necessarily being a graduation. It also acts as a basketball court on the back side. Yeah, left side, more hostels, so many hostels. So I'll be heading towards another junction to give me Angong Drive Junction. Let me see if I can take a left turn. I just show you what's on the left side before we proceed towards the right side. I'll be coming back there later. So on this side, I think we have the history department, and the geography department is on the right side. I don't know if they have changed, but at the time I was a student here, this used to be the history and geography department. I didn't take any classes there, so but I know. Then we have the gym. I remember the gym membership is free of charge for all the students. It's also the Department of Physical and Health Education, quite equipped with very modern equipment. And as we are progressing, we have the maintenance block that's right in front of me. Let me see if I can just take a short tour and then we go back. Now this area acts as the maintenance, plus on the left side we have the Department of Zoological Sciences is on the left side, but on the right side I remember that was the maintenance block. That's the entry part of the maintenance block. Let me see if I can take a turn. Now all this is the Department of the Zoology Studies. The department has retained its old buildings, starting from the lecture halls, and we have offices, but most of the lectures don't happen here. Most of the lectures are happen on the other direction. We have the art zone, we have the science zone, we have the Ole Moyo lecture halls. So many things have changed. Okay, so just from the maintenance block we have the health unit. I will not go in because they keep on asking many questions. Why are you coming in, signing in, out? So I'll not go in there. So this is the health unit, and it's quite equipped as well. I can't remember the last time I was here though. You can see the ambulance there. So that's the health unit for the students. So I want to take, if you take the right side, that is the Chapel Drive. I'm just coming from the Ngong Drive, so I will head. Now this place used to be called the bus park. That's the bus park. The bus shuttles used to wait for students there. If you want to go for swimming, you will go. Now we have the Department of Educational Psychology on the right side, and then recreational sports on the left side. Plus on the left side, if you progress, you'll be going towards the swimming pool. I can't go in there, I'm not ready to swim right now, so I'll just progress. And on the right side we have the shopping center, but then I cannot enter from there. If I'm walking, I can be able to access it from this direction, but then if I'm driving, I'll have to go all the way, then take a right turn. So what I'll do, I will be coming here at the shopping center later. I want us to progress, we see what we missed out. Okay, you can imagine sometimes we used to have lectures from Ole Moyo where I showed you. That's like 1.5 kilometers. You have to run and come towards this direction at in a span of 5 minutes. You by the time you get there, the lecture is already 5 minutes into the lecture. Okay, so struggles of being a student, but I miss this place though. So progressing through, and let me see if I can show you around the left side what we have. That's the first roundabout that we passed. Now we're having the biochemistry and biotechnology department. This is the massive building of that department. Okay, more lecture halls, School of Public Health, blah blah blah, School of Business, etc. We do have more lecture halls on the other side. Let me see. This is the famous science zone section. Many lectures usually happen here. The science zone, the entire building is science zone. I don't know why it used to be called the 844. That's the 844 block. It's one of the oldest blocks we have. Most of the lectures happen there. This is the science zone laboratories complex, quite massive, I must say. I'm not going in, so let's progress. I want to see if I can go back to the shopping center so that I show you what we missed just from the biochemistry and biotechnology department. I'll wait for that car to pass and then we can progress. And you can see the good thing with this uni is that we have designated areas for the pedestrian walk, you know, which is a massive, which is a very, very good idea because not all the universities. On the left side, we have the literature department. We have other languages, German, French, Kiswahili, Department of English and Linguistic, Department of Literature, Department of Kiswahili, Department of Sociology, Foreign Languages. That's the Art Zone Hall 39, you know, many more lecture halls, you know. Oh my goodness. If you were at Kenyatta University, here I am rekindling the fire that you had when you were a student here. That's the route taking you to the art zone and the art zone 39, many lecture halls right there. There is another department here. Unfortunately, it got burnt. That is the economics. Is it the home science? They call it home economics? I'm not sure. So this department burnt down. They have not really renovated it. You can see it's quite sad. Everything just went at a loss like that. This is the other side of the health center, the student health center. You can see I was not able to show you from the other side because of the trees. So there is another lecture hall right there. I'll progress. In front of me is the School of Hospitality, Tourism, Leisure Studies, and the SDA guys also have a church there. I'm not going in as well. Let's proceed. Now we have more chill spots. Let me say it's just like a park. By the way, Kenyatta University is the only university that has an arboretum. In front of us, on the left side, is the route taking you to the mosque. We have a mosque here. So if you're a student who is a Muslim, that's why you can go and exercise your religious activities. Yeah, so okay. We have the graduations, the graduate school. This is the behind side of the graduate school. On the left side is the arboretum. By the way, have you ever seen a university that has an arboretum? Trust me, Kenyatta University has an arboretum. We have the graduate school. Let me see if I can show you the graduate school on the other side. So I'll take my right turn. So this takes us towards the center, the conference center. It's called the KUCC. So I will be coming here for my lunch, so let me go towards the right side. First of all, I show you the graduate school and then we can come back here. But on the left side we have the Ngong hostels. So joining the Ngong drive again. And we have the annex building. They are more or less like guest houses. The KUCC annex. If you have exchange program and you have visitors who are coming from abroad, you can join and spend your time there. Right here is the graduate school building, and we also have the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Let me see if I can just go in and take a quick turn. Now the graduate school and School of Humanities and Social Sciences. The one department that I've not visited is the School of Engineering. It's way, you remember the section I showed you, Nyayo hostels? You go way in, I'll see whether I can show you as I'm progressing. So this is the graduate school building. It's quite massive, I must say. Okay, it's quite massive. That's how it looks like. I'll just give you a panoramic view of how the place is. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Kenyatta University for you. One of a kind. If you've never been here, at least you have a virtual tour of the place. Okay, so now that I've shown you the graduate school, let me see if I can take you to the KUCC, that is the Kenyatta University Conference Center. Now, most of the summits, exchange programs, massive workshops usually happen at the KUCC. Plus, it also has a very nice restaurant which has very affordable meals. I'll just wait for this guy to pass. Let me go back a little bit. I think the nose of my car, or rather the bump of my car, is on the way. Okay, so let's go. Going back, this is I think I showed you earlier on, the KUCC annex. So I'm on Gong Drive. Oh, I love the trees, my goodness. Let me see if I can just show you a quick view of the Ngong hostels. So when you go on the right side, this is the conference road. The conference road will take you straight to Ngong hostels. Unfortunately, we have so many trees, or can I say fortunately, those are the Ngong Hills hostels, mostly for the girls. Okay, I think you may be able to get a nice view when I'm coming back. I'll take a U-turn on this side, and then we have the old Ruenzori hostel. I'll take a turn here. This is the old Ruenzori hostels. And then on the left side you have the Lukenya hostels. That's the view of the Ngong Hills hostels. Many hostels on the other direction. I just don't have the time to walk through the other side. You can see right there is the footpath that leads you towards the other side of the university. Okay. Hi, how are you? So we have the horses right there. I had a classmate, Regina. She used to be here. We used to come here most of the time. Immediately after the lectures, we used to come here and just go and sit underneath the trees, you know, and have our snacks there. Oh my goodness. Good olden days. I miss being an undergraduate. I really miss being an undergraduate student. So I'm progressing on the right side. There is the KUCC, the Kenyatta University Conference Center. Okay. I need to have my lunch there. So this is how it looks like. When you proceed straight, you will go to the lecturers' residencies. In most cases, for the professors. I remember there's a lady who used to be called Professor Mwai. She used to invite me for coffee every afternoon at her place. That used to be fantastic. Anyway, so this is the entry point of KUCC. I don't know if they are still operational. Let's see. Yes. Sometimes I used to just come here and do some revision. Now, this place is not so common for students. However, I used to come here as a student, you know. The chosen few, let me say that. So that's how it looks like. I will be sitting right there under this tree probably. I think I need to look for parking so that I'm able to go in, but I need a shed, so maybe I need to go back. Okay, looking for a shed. I don't like parking on direct sunlight. Looking for a shed. Okay, got one here. Yeah, this is better, way better. So I'll just park under this tree and then see if I can go in. Okay, so I've just parked. Let me see if I can grab something really quick before I go for my other errands. So this is the KUCC side. Now we have the restaurant here with very nice shade here. You can have your meals. And then on the other side, that's where we have all the workshops. And at this center, we also have accommodation, especially for people who are on exchange programs. You know, they usually use this side. So you can see right there is Kenyatta University Conference Center. So this is the reception side. And before I sit, let me see if I can just take you around. We have very nice sitting places, but more so they have very nice gardens. Oh, we are not watering or something. Now this side is whereby we have the grounds. Sometimes people even book this area for different events, weddings, etc. So that's how it looks like. Quite interesting. Right in front you can see is the arboretum. Anyway, going back, I'm looking for a place to sit so that it allows me to charge. This should be the rightful place. Okay, let me see if I can order for something. It's quite cool in here. Yeah, so I'll be waiting for them to take my order. So I have my omelette there, sausage and tea. They serve it as a pot. Hey guys, so because of time, I was not able to go back and show you the other departments. I must say I only showed you halfway of the uni. That's how massive it is. So thanks for watching guys, and see you later, and subscribe if you've not done so.